Hi, 5K. So this morning, let's fold our hands to pray. We're going to say now before. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now before I run to play, let me not forget to pray to God who kept me through the night and woke me with the morning light. Amen. My loves, yesterday I told you the story of Noah and how God told Noah he was going to destroy the earth because he looked down and everybody was wicked. Nobody had faith. But God kept Noah and the animals safe, didn't he? And then he put a beautiful promise in the sky. What did he send that would remind them always of his promise? A rainbow, yeah. And that promise was that he will never send a flood again. And God hasn't, and God never will, because God always keeps his promises. This morning I'm going to read to you from our rhyming Bible, the story of Noah. It says, safe in the boat. God was very, very sad. For all the people were so bad. They would cheat and they would lie, and they would make their sisters cry. They would kick and steal and fight, although they knew it wasn't right. Noah was the only one who was pleasing in God's sight. Noah was the only one who did what God wanted and what God said and had faith in his family. God told Noah, build a boat, make it strong so it will float, make it tall and make it wide, and put a lot of rooms inside. There's Noah and his sons building the boat. Noah did exactly what God said. So Noah's family built the boat. They made it strong so it would float. But all the people laughed and said, they are loony in the head. Where's the water? Where's the sea? They're as crazy as can be. Yet they're all laughing and making fun of Noah and his family. And Noah's saying, you gotta say you're sorry. And stop doing the wicked things, or God is going to destroy the earth with a flood. And they didn't believe in God, so they said, Noah, you're crazy. You're building a boat in the desert. Look at sand. Do you see any green? Nope. Does it rain in the desert? Nope. So they think he's crazy, but Noah believes God, doesn't he? So he's doing what God says. God brought animals 2 by 2. They skipped and crawled and hopped and flew and squeaked and barked and chirped and mooed. The boat would be a floating zoo. Did Noah have to go and catch all the animals? No, that would have taken forever. God sent all of the animals to him. All of the little bugs, all of the little creatures, all of the big animals, God sent them all. A boy and a girl of each one. Male and female. Male is a boy, female is a girl. God commanded, let it rain. And so it rained on hill and plain. Lightning flashed and thunder roared. It sprinkled, showered, rained, and poured. The water got deep. It covered the ground. But those in the boat were safe and sound. Now, Noah didn't have to take fish in the boat, right? Because they could swim, but all of the other animals and all the other people drowned. Because God always means what he says, doesn't he? Days and weeks and months went by before the ground was finally dry. But then God said, it's time to come out. So out they came with a roar and a shout. Woohoo! And what did they see? When they looked up high, a shining rainbow in the sky. And that was God's promise. All right, my loves, what I would like you to do is I would like you to take out your packet and your crayons. And I would like you, put this down here. Here's Thursday. That's today. I would like you to find this page that says Thursday with the TH, and I want you to turn to the next page, and you should see a rainbow. What we are going to do is color this rainbow. Now, I started doing one This is the picture I always show you guys if you were at school. What you are going to do is the first color you need to take out, we're going to start on the outside. What color do you see on the outside? Red. Yep, take out your red. Find your red. Here's mine. And you need to stay in the lines, and you need to be so careful that you do not go into the other areas. Look, when I colored, I was very careful. I didn't finish coloring. I was just showing you the order of the colors, but look at my red did not go out, and it did not go into the other areas, because otherwise your rainbow then won't be colorful. So I'm going to do this with you. So you're going to take your red, and we're going to start here on the outside. And we're going to fill in all this white space here on the outside. Red goes first. Do you see how I'm staying in the lines? I'm not going into the next ones. All right. Coloring slow and carefully. Now I know I color faster than you, and I want you to color slow because I want you to stay in the lines. I don't want you to color fast to try to keep up with me. I've been coloring for a very long time, so I know how to color quickly and stay in the lines. So if you need to pause me right now, you can. So you have time to finish, and then you can push play, and I'll tell you what color we need next. So just pause me, or have your parent pause the video. The next color I want you to take out is the color orange. If you're not done with red, just pause the video. It's okay. You're going to take out orange. Orange is the next color, so we're going to go right to the next stripe in the rainbow. And this area is orange, but we're not going to go into the next lines, right? You got to slow down when you get over here by this line, by the edge. And you don't want to get orange over into your red, because then that won't look nice. So I want everyone to color the rainbow just like this. We're practicing on following directions, okay? We're following the directions to color the rainbow, the correct colors. So this is giving you coloring practice and direction following practice. We're not just going to color this whatever colors we want. Sometimes we need to follow directions. You can pause me if you need more time before I go on to the next color, then just push play when you're ready for the next color. The next color you're going to take out is yellow. And we're going to color the next stripe yellow. Red, orange, yellow. That's the order of the colors that go in the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow. Okay. If you need to pause me, you can. The next color you will take out is green. I know I'm going quickly, but if I colored and took slowly, this video would be really long. Because in class, I would give you time to work on it. So the next color you're going to take out is green. If you need more time, just pause me. You see me with my coffee, right? Just like when you were here with me, I'm going to be drinking my coffee. The next stripe is green. So you're going to take out your green. Red, orange, yellow, green goes next. Do you see how I'm filling in all the white spaces? I have no white spaces in there. So make sure when you're coloring, you're not just going like this. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. Well, no, that looks yucky. Okay, make sure you're filling in all of the white space. You want to do a neat job. All right, if I say color all this white spaces, then that's what you need to do. That's part of following the directions. We want our picture to look full of color and beautiful. All right. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue goes next. If you need time, like I said, pause me and then push play. Blue is next. Here we go. Now the next part's blue. So I'm going to take my blue, I'm going to fill in all the white space, and I'm going to stay in the lines. I know it'd be fun to use lots of different colors other than these ones, but this is part of following directions, and we want to practice making our pictures look real, okay? Because now that we're growing up, we can color people, animals, objects so that they look real. It's part of growing up. And it's part of being a good listener, right? These stripes get shorter and easier to color. I'm filling in all the white spaces. Oop, I need to take out my green. I see a part that I missed, and I want it to be full of color, not have any white space. There we go. All right. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. You're going to take out your purple, and I just want regular violet. If you need help reading the colors, you can always ask a grown-up to help you. Purple goes next, violet. So this next part is going to be violet. Filling in all the white spaces, staying in the lines. I know your hand gets tired, but as you use your hand to color and write, eventually the muscles in your hand get stronger, and then it won't get so tired anymore. And it's good to learn to keep working hard and doing your best, even when you feel tired or your hand feels tired. That's part of being a good learner, not giving up. All right, now, one more thing. You can take out your blue, and if you want to, because clouds are white, right? But if you want to trace these lines, do you see I'm staying right on the lines here? You can trace these bumps of the cloud so that it just makes the white part of the cloud pop. You don't need to color the clouds white, because when you use white crayon on white paper, it doesn't show up. But I'm just going to trace the outline of the clouds, and I'm just going to leave the rest of the cloud white. What I would like you to do is ask your dad, ask your mom, your granny, whoever is helping you with your work, to send me a picture of this and upload it to the yellow religion folder. And then here's something else you can do. You can ask your grown-up to write on here God's promise in the clouds. So you can write God's promise. Have them take a picture. Okay, and then what you can do, my loves, is you get to keep this. So ask your grown-up, please. Ask your grown-up so you don't tear any of the other pages, to just tear this one out. And what you can do then, if you were here at school, I would have you cut this out so you can practice your cutting. Now, here's something I want to tell you. When you color something and then you cut, you never, ever, ever cut into your coloring. I have children who cut off their clouds or start cutting in here, and they cut their rainbow completely apart. No, you colored that. You never, ever cut in by your coloring. Say never cut in my coloring. So watch what I'm going to do. My thumb goes on top. It's the driver. My other fingers go in the bottom. Here we go. Okay. Watch what I do. Please watch. Don't cut right now. You're just watching. You don't have to cut this out, but it's good practice. If you were here at school, I would have you cut it out and I would hang these up on the wall. I'm not cutting in. Do you see how I'm not cutting in here? No, I'm not cutting in by my coloring. I just worked hard to color that. So now when I get to my cloud, I'm not going to cut in here. Yes, there's a black line there, but I'm not cutting that. If I cut in here by my coloring, I'm going to cut that cloud completely off. And then you're going to have to ask your dad or your mom or your granny to tape it. Okay, I have kids that cry all the time because they cut it apart. No, I'm going to go around and cut off all this extra white. I'm not going to cut in by the stuff I just worked so hard to color, because then I'm just ruining all my hard work. So do you see how I am cutting around and I'm turning my paper? You're just watching right now. You're going to do this when I am done. Now, I got here. Am I going to cut up into here? No, 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 no. I'm not cutting in by my coloring. I'm going to go around. I'm going to stay on the outside. I'm going to cut off the white. All right, let me cut off this part. All right, I got to here. Should I cut in here? Should I cut in here? No, that's cutting in by my coloring. I'm going to stay out here and cut off the white around my cloud. And I know these bumps are tricky. I get it. So just try your best. And the more that you practice cutting, the better you'll get. That's why I have you do all this cutting in school, because you will get better at it. Because when you're in first grade, you're going to have to do a lot of this all by yourself. Here's what it should look like. I did not cut off my clouds. I did not cut into my coloring. God's promise. You can have a grown-up write that for you, and then you can cut this out and keep it. Tape it on your bedroom door if your mommy and your daddy are okay with you taping it on your bedroom door, okay? Have your dad, your mom, your granny, whoever does your work with you, whatever grown-up does your work, please have them take a picture and put it in the yellow religion folder. I love you. Thank you for following the directions to complete this project. I love you. Keep working hard. And never forget how much God loves you and that He always, always keeps His promises. Bye.